Hi, I'm Alan Sagano. I'm the president of ADS Consulting Group, and today's topic is about a rise in remote worker attacks. So with COVID, right, everybody's working from home. They're working remotely. And so as a hacker, why would you try to go in the front door when it's heavily guarded? Let's go after these less secure endpoints, which are usually people's computers working at home. So if if you are working from home, which includes let me think about it, everybody today, then you might want to consider purchasing a small firewall, a baby firewall to protect you if you don't already have one. You can even let that do the VPNing for you into your corporate office. If you have an SSL VPN, make sure that you've enabled multi-factor authentication. Username and password, especially from remote access, is not good enough. In fact, we're now recommending multi-factor or MFA authentication for everybody, even when you're inside of the office. So install, of course, antivirus. Use a dedicated computer for remote access. Don't let your kids use it, friends use it. Just your work computer should be your work computer, and that's it. Maybe you can get the corporate office to spring for a corporate laptop. That would be a good idea. Also, raise your awareness with end user training. One of the angles that we're seeing with end user, end worker remote attacks is through not only phishing, but spear phishing. So spear phishing, right, is when it looks like the email came from somebody inside your company. They might have spoofed the sender address. You might be a controller, and it looks like the email came from the CFO. But it's really not, and then you reply to hey, open up this spreadsheet or something that's infected with something, or go to this link and check our balances, or hey, we're running low on cash, or whatever it happens to be, to try to get you to click on something. So, or send a wire transfer, right? That's another angle. So whatever it is, make sure that you vet that. You have we call it out of band process. Hey, did you really mean, whether it's a call on the phone to the person, or a text message, or something outside of email. I know obviously, if you're in person, the best way is just to walk up to their office, but today that's really not practical. So but get a secondary verification that the request is legitimate. So to summarize, again, beware of spear phishing attacks. Get a baby firewall for your remote computer for remote workers. Install antivirus. Use a computer that's dedicated just for remote access. Don't let your kids use the computer, because they can infect with something, and then you infect the other computers when you connect it with the corporate VPN. That's our tip for the week. If you like this content, please hit that subscribe button. We release new content once a week on Sundays. Thanks a lot for listening. We'll talk to you soon.